Hello everybody, this is Texas Joe Valles again with my series number 5 of the Chasing Vinyl and Music here in Austin, Texas. Today is Monday, December 16th, 2013 in the evening, and I just got home from a little soiree into another record store that's very cool and it's famous all over the world here in Austin, Waterloo Records. I went to Waterloo Records yesterday actually and looked around, and I picked up one CD. I was fooling through the discounted vinyl and the regular priced vinyl. They actually got really good prices and they got an excellent selection. Waterloo Records is at the corner of Lamar and 6th Street, the famous 6th Street and the famous Lamar. I picked up a CD and it stayed in my mind about all this other music that I'd seen. So today after work, I went back and purchased some vinyl. And all the vinyl I got at discount. But anyway, before I get to talking about vinyl, we'll talk about something that's going to be on vinyl. This is my band, the Valles Flying Machine, www.vallesflyingmachine.com. Yours truly, Texas Joe Valles, Eloy Valles, and Noy Valles. We're on Bandcamp, www.vallesflyingmachine.bandcamp.com, and we're also on iTunes, itunes.com/VallesFlyingMachine, and you'll find us on there. Just Google us. Also, we're on SoundCloud too. Anyway, check us out. Folk music, prog, psych, jam band, we're there, and we really kick it hard. Also, some rock en español. A lot of you might not know this. You know, some of you that are from Mexico or Central and South America or Spain or Europe, yes, we do play some of our music in Spanish also. Alright, so for all you Latin speakers out there, Valles Flying Machine toca rock and roll en español. And you can see it all here and hear it all here. And also on YouTube, just type in Valles Flying Machine. What you're hearing is some real energetic music, and I hope you like it. This is what I picked up yesterday. One of my favorite prog fusion bands, jazz rock bands, Return to Forever, the anthology. This came out back in 2012. I got this for $7, and I was fumbling through the used CDs of the week, and I saw this. This is killer, totally killer, because it has the Return to Forever with Bill Connors, the original lead guitar player for Return to Forever, before Al Di Meola joined the band. And as you can see, very cool album cover. Al Di Meola, Lenny White, Stanley Clarke, and Chick Corea. This one has several albums on it, and excellent. Right now we're listening to the stuff that Bill Connors was on, and the album called Hymn of the Seventh Galaxy. Anyway, really neat stuff. So what you hear on the guitar is Bill Connors, before Al Di Meola joined the band. That's what we're listening to in the background. And I'm going to bring it down a tiny bit so I can talk about music. I went down to the store yesterday, to Waterloo Records on 7th and Lamar here in Austin, Texas. And I fumbled and just looked through the vinyls. They got good prices, but I went directly to the discount bin. It was the 99-cent bin. And if I'm not mistaken, they also have a free bin too, or like a 25-cent, 10-cent bin. I didn't dig through that because I was kind of running out of time. I wanted to get going. But I went through the 99-cent bin, and I found some really neat records. I'm probably going to go back on payday and get some more cool vinyl. There's a lot of neat stuff at Waterloo. I mean, this was shocking. The first one is a mind blower. Grand Funk Railroad's Survival album, 99 cents. This is a very cool record from Grand Funk Railroad, easily in my top 50 favorites, if not in my top 20. This is a really good copy. I mean, a really good copy of Grand Funk Railroad Survival. This is the old cardboard. It's in super good shape. It's not mint, but it's very good. The vinyl is in excellent shape, and this record is very heavy. It's got good weight to it. It's some of that early stuff in the 70s that had weight to it. Good pressed vinyl. It still has a little bit of shine to it. It's in real good shape. The jacket sleeve is good. This is a great record and a great find. It's got some of my favorite songs on it. Country Road, I love that song. All You've Got Is Money. Comfort Me is an excellent song. And of course, the old Dave Mason song, I believe, Feeling All Right. Excellent song. I Want Freedom. I Can Hear Him in the Morning. And of course, the Rolling Stones song, Gimme Shelter. But I think my favorites are Country Road, Comfort Me, and Feeling All Right. Grand Funk Railroad, man, one of my favorite power trios of all time. Jimi Hendrix really liked the way Mark Farner sang, and he really enjoyed watching Grand Funk Railroad play. I've seen in Mark Farner's book that Jimi Hendrix was really good at praising Grand Funk Railroad for being a very energetic band, and especially Mark Farner for being an excellent singer. He was like shocked at how good Mark was on vocals. Anyway, I'm having trouble here, and I'm trying to get this back on. That's the thing. These are new vinyl sleeves. Let me get that on there. Grand Funk Railroad. I can't believe I scored this, guys. This is amazing. Survival from Grand Funk Railroad. I got that. Montrose. I'd never seen this record. Warner Brothers Records release. Montrose. It kind of does a film kind of poster deal from the 70s. Anyway, it's Ronnie Montrose with the original singer. A guy named Jim Alcivar on keyboards. Danny Carmassi on drums. Alan Fitzgerald on bass. Bob James on vocals. That's the other guy, I think, before Sammy Hagar. Ronnie. And a guy named Novi on viola. This has got good riff and rock and roll. I spotted at least 3 excuse me, really solid songs on this. This is ridiculous. Look how clean that vinyl is. 99 cents. It's ridiculous on the old Warner Brothers label there. Anyway, a Montrose record that I had never known existed. Very cool. This is what kept me wanting to go back, and I did go back. Niles Lofgren, the guy who wound up being the guitar player for Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. Niles Lofgren, he had a band called Grin when he was a young guy. This guy also got to see Hendrix, and Hendrix checked him out play. Had a power trio. And pretty good music. Bass, drums, and guitar. This is 1+1, the album, I guess. I don't know, it's his second release. I know they only made a couple. Anyway, it's in okay shape, not great. And it's got some tape on there. Anyway, Grin, Niles Lofgren, Grin. And I've seen some Grin records going for a little bit more money than I care to spend. But I was going through this yesterday, and I enjoyed some of the riffs that I heard. Kind of a Rory Gallagher kind of vibe to Niles when he was tearing it up. An American version of a little bit of Rory Gallagher in it. Anyway, it's pretty good. I'll be jamming out to that. This band, I've seen this record since I was a teenager. This is some very early alternative music. You think of alternative music now and what it's been labeled as, especially in the 90s and the early 2000s. I don't know, man. But this band, Let's Active, Mitch Easter. This is a great Faye Hunter and Sarah Ronweber was the band Let's Active. This is from the early, I guess this was 84. Yeah, I remember being right out of high school and seeing this kind of new wave vibe on this. Great record. I've never owned it, and I saw it, and that's also a reason why I had to go back. Hard as it happens. Really need something. It was on IRS Records. I guess Miles Copeland's label. And I'm going to be enjoying this record. Sadly, one of the girls just passed away. I don't know which one it was that passed away, but one of the girls just died. And it's weird because I remember seeing, these guys were just a little bit older than me. And I remember seeing this, I was a teenager, and these people were probably in their 20s. These people are now in their 50s, mid-50s, late 50s. We've gotten old, folks. It's crazy, But all the more reason, look at that. That is clean, squeaky clean, 99 cents. It's ridiculous. It's awesome, too. But I finally get this record. It was a critic's favorite, and I'm super excited to get this and jam out to it. And I might even do a little bit of a critique on this record. I always love the artwork. I love abstract art. This is excellent. Anyway, I'm very excited. I finally bought this record. All through, my teens and 20s, 30s, when I fumbled through this record, I always debated about buying it. 99 cents. You know, there's no mystery. You just purchase it, and it's very clean, very, very clean. I'm excited that I found this. 99 cents. On one of my earlier videos, when it rains it pours, Horse Lips. This band was were very well loved by the guys in U2, Adam Clayton, Larry Mullen Jr., The Edge, and Bono. They really liked this band. So I had two that I found at another shop, and now I found a third one. I scored big time. And this one, what year is this one? 1979. Pretty decent shape. You can see that, like I was talking before, that things changed in the late 70s, early 80s, more to a new wave vibe, and sure enough, here we go. Proof America. Proof in the pudding. The Man Who Built America is the name of this record by Horse Lips. Not a famous band in America at all. And I'm glad I found this record, and I picked it up. And there's tons of stuff out there, tons. But I just cherry picked it today. I'm going to talk some more about some other stuff that I found. I'm going to talk about some CDs and some cassettes that I found in my travels. Like I said, I found that Return to Forever yesterday, and I purchased it, but I went back and bought all the vinyls. Anyway, I've been buying CDs since I first got here. Early in the summer, with my buddy Nat, he took me down to the Goodwill, the big Goodwill warehouse here in Austin, and I found 3 CDs, and I kid you not, I don't think I paid more than $1 for all 3 of these. It's very, very cool. First of all, without a box, I found a very clean copy of Robin Trower's Bridge of Sighs. I got the leaflet, or the front jacket of the Robin Trower in real clean condition in a bin. I found this, and I found the CD. But I got this. I can show you. Steely Dan, A Decade of Steely Dan. I found this, and in real good shape also. And this was the mind blower. This CD I've seen is pretty expensive. The band Rock of Ages live. I totally scored on this. 2 CDs from Capitol Records, booklet on the band, and a live show. And this band I had never really heard, except for the song "The Weight" on the Easy Rider soundtrack. And man, it's good stuff. These guys were real good. Robbie Robertson and the bunch. Levon Helm, great band. I kid you not. For all 3, not even $1 at the Goodwill. Check the Goodwill. A lot of times there's a lot of junky stuff, but you never know what you'll find. You'll find some good things at the Goodwill. I found, let me see, a friend gave me this, The Sword. I got this for free. I think I should just mention it. It's a local band. I don't know if this is their first CD, but very heavy, hard rock, acid rock, heavy metal. The Sword. Pretty cool band. It's interesting stuff. Great song titles. Where did I find? Okay, I found these at a Salvation Army. John Butcher Access. I saw him on this tour in 1988 when this record came out. I got the cassette, and very clean. There's John there, and his band. Look at the hairstyles from the 80s. I saw him, and I still have the tour T-shirt from the 1988 Wishes tour. I saw him in Mercedes, Texas, at the Mercedes Livestock Showgrounds. If I find this on vinyl, I'm definitely going to get it. I found that. And then a band that I really got into again, Missing Persons. I got it inside the cassette deck. But this is not their most famous record, but they had a hit off this one. And I got it, Missing Persons. I think I paid 25 cents for this. Very, very good shape. Very, very clean shape. For being very old cassettes, they sound excellent. Okay, I got those at a Salvation Army. Concrete Blonde. I found these at a Goodwill in North Austin. This is rare stuff. These guys are on IRS Records. Concrete Blonde. I'd always known they were a trio, and the Jeanette Napolitano, the singer. Some good songs on here. I had never, and it's real clean, real clean. I don't think I paid. I don't think I paid more than $2 for these. Maybe 3 at the most. But I think I got a good deal on them. $2 I think I paid. And then this one was the famous one, I think. Walking in London. I got that. Obviously, somebody who was a Concrete Blonde fan dumped him, but I scored. I've always wanted to hear the songwriting. That's the reason I buy all this stuff, to hear the songwriting, all this music. And I scored this. It's probably the third copy I have of this. It's a good album. The Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. I think I paid $3 for this. It's in good shape. And the booklet's still in there. CD1 and CD2. Look at that. All the artwork and stuff. These are expensive. These were expensive when they came out. I found it. I scored. 1979 is probably my favorite song on here. The first time I went to End of an Ear, I think it was November 17th, I found this. Promentia Forneri Marconi, Photos of Ghosts. I've played this before as a soundtrack to one of my blogs here, vlogs. PFM, I love this record, it's excellent. My favorite song on here is Il Banchetto, then River of Life, and Celebration. Celebration's excellent. Great, great record from PFM. And this is stuff from the 80s, new wave stuff, you know, that I kind of casually listened to, and it perked my ear. And I finally bought it. Talk Talk, the best of Talk Talk. I like these guys a lot. I think No Doubt covered one of their songs recently. But this is a great record. You know, the Hammond B3 on this is amazing. And then, of course, the Human League. Don't you want me, baby? Great, great songs on this, man. These guys were good songwriters. Human League. This one's really good shape. I think I paid like $1 for this. Human League. Real good shape on A&M Records. And I got that. And I got this. Talk Talk. Real clean shape. CD's in excellent shape. I got them cheap. I think I got them for $1 a piece. Anyway, that's my stash here. I don't stick just to vinyl, but I focus on vinyl more. But yeah, I got some really good stuff. You know, I showed you all this. I hope you enjoy it. And if you're in Austin, there's a lot of neat record shops. But wherever you're at, wherever you are in the world, especially here in the United States or Texas, go to the Goodwills, go to the used stores, used furniture stores, go to the flea markets, what they call in Spanish, las pulgas, the pulga. You know, secondhand shops, vintage shops, pawn shops. You never know what you'll find. Look at that. Horse lips. This is cool. Let's Active, Cypress, Niles Lofgren Grin, Montrose. This is killer. It's got at least 3 good songs on it. And this is just the bomb, the total bomb. Grand Funk Railroad, Survival. Man, one of my favorite records of all time. I scored. And all because I was thinking about this and his power trio and the fact that Hendrix had given him kudos. And also Mark Farner, but I've really been into Grand Funk Railroad for many, many years. I think this is the second copy I have of this album, and I have it on CD and cassette. So anyway, something that I'd always wanted, I got. A band that I've heard of for a long time because of you two, I got. Cheap. Montrose, I've been a huge fan of Montrose, Rock Candy, you know, Space Station Number 9, you know, cool songs, you know, Montrose, I scored. Anyway, folks, you know, get out there and check it out and get yourself a turntable if you don't have one. If you do, dust it off and hit it up, man. You know, there's a lot of neat stuff out there. Okay, folks, this is Texas Joe Valles saying adios, and I wish you the best. And make a comment on the YouTube when you see my stuff. Take care. Adios. Bye-bye.